there, creator crew. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Vanessa with the Winnie Umbrella brand, the Winnie Umbrella Publishing, the Winnie Umbrella everything under the sun, everything the moon, stars, all that. Happy New Year. It's 2025. Like, we made it. You see what I'm saying? We made it. I was gonna say something else, but it was off a movie. I ain't gonna say it. It goes with the we made it. But if you ever saw Meet the Blacks, and I think at the end the daughter, she was like, "We made it." I'm sure I was gonna say it. But it's 2025, and as you saw just a second ago of me, I was gonna do a voiceover on the creating my SMCs and creating this. This is the finished product so far. If I need to adjust, I will. It's filled up. It's filled up. I want to say this New Year's strategy is being strategic. Strategic. It's being that because for years on past, this year will be 4 years in business. Yay. At the end, like in July. But right now, I'm still 3.5 years. So I'm proud of myself. And most people tank. Most people, the statistics show that most businesses tank. Most businesses do this, and that within a certain time frame. And I am striving to keep my business forward. Yes, I've sold a few books, and I'm grateful and thankful because I am an independent publisher company, but I publish my own books, honestly, and learn stuff like that. But I sold a few books. I sold some stuff, and I sold a merch too. So I am grateful and thankful that starting from where I started from, knowing that I like to tell stories and like to envision how that story should go and stuff like that, making books into learning the business of publishing my books, learning the business of creating a movie for my books. I really like doing that. I like writing the scripts. I like filming. I like making the book to the movie. You see what I'm saying? So I, at this day and age of my business, figured out what's my foundation. Because you're going to try a whole bunch of different things until you figure out what your foundation. And I figured out my foundation. And I'm grateful for that because my foundation is easier to, I wrote a note, but it failed. My foundation for my business is easier for me to navigate than to go through the routes. If you look for different inspiration, it's moving weird. I'm trying to figure out why is it moving weird. But if you go through different foundations of you should write a book, you should go through this, you should go through that. I figured out what works for me. And I'm grateful and thankful for that. So with this 2025, it seems like it's going in slow-mo. Hold on. So with this 2025, I am being more determined, more disciplined. It's like I know what I'm doing here. Let's move towards here to get it elevated. You see what I'm saying? So each time I'm elevating something and learning something, I took a big hiatus, you know what I'm saying, because of burnout and all that other stuff, and I still posted. So in 2025, I am creating for the business to expand, not just creating to post the business. I'm doing both. But 2024, I created to post. I had to keep the post up to make sure my business kept being seen, and people coming to the website to try to purchase. I did that. 2020, I'm back at creating. Well, I can't say back because it's a new year. I am creating to expand my business, also to post what I'm creating so that it's enjoyable by the consumer, the reader, the person, because merch comes with all the books. Like if you buy a book, you know, it's a merch, a sticker, uh, all kinds of stuff that comes with that specific book because it's the aesthetic. So I'm so grateful and thankful to have that mindset when it comes to my business instead of just let me post a SMC. You know, I call my social media content SMC. Let me just post an SMC today to keep the algorithm up for my books and stuff. And I don't want to just do that. So I came up with so much system because every year I do my year into 4 quarters. So it's 3 months in a quarter. January, February, March is 1 quarter. You heard that before, the 12-week year or something like that. You heard that before. I do that, but I haven't read the book yet. Yeah. I read a lot of people read. Well, I watched a lot of TikToks and stuff who read the book. Even before the book, it was something else. Okay, that's that. But I do that, and then I go through my year, and for each month, I don't make that month until like the day or two before that month what I need to do for that month, or I jot down like on the sides and stuff what I know I need to do for the next month so that I can incorporate it. So for January of 2025, I'm on my task, today's task. I can go into that too. You got to be intentional. Running a business, doing what I do, because I still work a 9 to 5. I run a business. I do other stuff I want to announce later on in the this quarter. Do a side job, have children, and very active in their life in the sense of they do a lot and I gotta be there. Trying to cook meals, it's just a life thing, right? Right. So for my January 2025, I have this is my nighttime morning routine. My bad. Let me go back. Oh, wrong. This is my daily journal. As y'all, I used to talk about this a lot. And this is my business, personal, finance. Like, it has the little slots and stuff. I had this for 3 years. And it's been elevated. It goes month to month with me. So that, and then these I have a whole bunch of because they're my daily. These are month to month, so I can stay on track and everything stays cohesive. So for January 2025, I have my task, my social media content, SMC, and then I have my YouTube videos I want to create, and then my holidays I need to prepare for. I haven't really been posting too much about happy holiday this, happy holidays that. I haven't really did that last year. This year I know I'm gonna go back to doing, certain things like that. So my task, as y'all saw when I was filling out this calendar, y'all saw my mandatory things like my podcast, my YouTube, my when do I work on my social media content. Y'all saw me put that in. But my task, and I pointed to it, but it was gonna be a voiceover because it was kind of loud in my background. But my task, what I needed to do and how I needed to do things for this month, filled up that, and it didn't all fill up in one day. I stretched it out through the month so I can have balance. I stretched it all through the month so I can. It was balanced. It was that I can do it correctly in my eyes, that it goes correctly, and what I got here, that everything flows. You see what I'm saying? I used to try to do everything in one weekend. Shame on me. That was too much. I burnt out from doing stuff like that, and I learned to balance and to I even got like doing stuff with the kids in different colors. I got different color stuff, like little markers and stuff, my little marker bag. And like other personal stuff that I need to work on, that's on there too. But I stretched out, like I have a comic book that I'm working on, and this comic book, I dragged it out all last year. Remember, I supposed to completed it in 2023. Did not. I completed, and then he said last year, 2024, But my comic book, I dragged it out. I'm not dragging it out. I'm dragging it out this month in a sense of finish writing, designing, because I am designing. Okay, I'm watching back, but it's kind of laggy. So if you see it laggy, I'm sorry. Let me stop. So, um, this month I'm finishing my comic book, but not just trying to rush through it and finish. Like we got 4 weeks in the month. So by having 4 weeks in the month, I broke it down to each week. This week I'm finishing this. This week I'm doing all this. This week I'm doing all this. But none of this stuff that I'm doing would work if I wasn't disciplined, determined, and making time, because I do have a lot of other stuff that I'm doing. But if I did not make time and be disciplined enough to finish what I said I was going to do, because we have a whole year ahead of us, and 2025, this ain't even everything. This is everything I want to make sure I'm doing so that it can get me forward for my business. But it's a lot of little things that I'm trying to do also. You know, trying to do collaborations. I'm also trying to do, it was something else on here. You know, when you not pop up shop, but when you come up and you show your product, but it ain't pop up shop. It's called something else. Like if I, you know, I do books, so I need to start doing readings, doing like stuff like that. That stuff. You see what I'm saying? So these are the mandatories that I need to do. The little stuff, I need to go find different people. I need to this, and that. All that stuff will not, regardless of what I write down. If I'm not disciplined to do this, I would be doing what I did 2024, 2023, dragging books out, because I was supposed to be on my thriller section. Yes, I'm making thrillers and I'm ready to make those, but I'm still in the section that I dragged out for so long. And now I'm putting the pep in my step, the motion behind the ocean. I don't know. I like that one though. The motion behind. I'm putting something, and that's discipline, faith. You know, I gotta pray about it. But I'm putting all that to get my business forward. So, Happy New Year, 2025. Can't wait, cause I know what I'm doing so far, and if I don't, I'm gonna learn it and get it better. So that's just my happy 2025, and I am creating to expand my business, not just creating to post in my business. I'm doing both, but it's different. Okay, so that's really it, because this video is kind of long if I really do the voiceovers on the other side, but I probably not, because we just talked about it. So I just wanted to make an introduction to 2025, and I hope you guys have a great new year. This is starting off so well in the eyes of, you can only do what you can, but whatever you can do, try to do the best you can to get you somewhere forward. And that's all we're trying to do, move forward. Okay, so have a great day, and let's get creative, you guys.